Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Shieldwall, the game that keeps on giving. Well, apparently that's the case because each episode has like over 20 views, and that for me is based on the average views per week, pretty damn impressive. So we're gonna keep on releasing episodes for this lovely game for as long as we can, because there is still some stuff which we have not yet seen. So, on this episode, we are gonna continue the third chapter, and we're gonna be taking a look at the Battle of the Nile. Now, I have no idea what this battle awaits us because at the time when I discovered the game, the latest stage was the Siege of Alexandria, which was the previous episode. So this might be a pleasant distraction or pleasant surprise, and we're just gonna see what the hell am I gonna have to do in order to defeat the enemy forces. So, Battle of the Nile. From September 48 BC until January 47 BC, Caesar was besieged in Alexandria, Egypt, with about 4,000 men. By January, the Egyptians had begun to get the upper hand in their efforts to cut the Romans off from reinforcements and resupply. Caesar had requested reinforcements from his ally, Mithridates of Pergamum, who marched overland from Asia Minor to assist him. Arriving in the Nile Delta in January, Mithridates defeated the Egyptian forces sent to stop him. Caesar, getting a message that his allies were close, left a small garrison in Alexandria and hurried to meet them. The combined force, about 20,000 strong, met the Egyptians in February 47 BC at the Battle of the Nile. The Egyptian army, equipped in the Greek manner, was probably about the same size. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So let's see what awaits us here. We're gonna have to take a look at the map, obviously, to know what we are dealing with. Okay, damn, this is gonna be a hard pickle. We're definitely gonna have to put up some defenders up on the walls. And I was thinking we're gonna get our standard, and we are gonna get some militia to escort us as well. There is no gate, so it's gonna be really important for our defenders to make sure that they survive. And if we have sufficient forces, should be able to contest. Okay, so that looks like the helmet of Alexander the Great. The issue here is that it looks like nobody has gone for the B point. Everyone is trying to contest these points closest to me. Actually, we do have gate. Okay, so we're gonna have to switch things up. We are gonna take our forces within, as I'm not sure what they are gonna try to do here. Okay, looks like purple is trying to converge onto the enemy units. We're gonna switch to our lovely spears so we can deal some damage here, and we're gonna try to contest this flag. It's gonna be kind of tricky because I'm not really sure who is where and what is what, and if we do not have a clear line of sight at our base, it's gonna be tricky, because if we get cut off and we find out that these flags in the middle cannot resupply us with fresh units, yeah, can't hire on this flag. That is gonna be problematic. Okay, so it looks like the Greeks are running around. So let's see if we can actually go and contest the D point. We're so far avoiding the confrontation with the enemy, but the chances are the blue or whatever is this color is gonna come right over here and meet us. And I don't really feel comfortable battling them because we have much smaller force. So we're gonna try to avoid confrontation. Now they do have the spearmen. We're gonna try to contest this flag. See what's up. I'm quite sure blue is gonna try and come in here too. The advantage of at least me stalling for now is the fact that we're gonna be able to keep gathering money so that we can get a couple of upgrades in potentially before we have to actually engage the enemy, and any sort of advantage would be highly appreciated. For example, we can now increase our limit of the units, but if I decide to do that, we are gonna kind of screw ourselves over, just due to the simple fact that if I do that, we will not have sufficient quantity of gold to pay for hiring more units. So it looks like purple is so far winning, and we are slowly catching up to the blue. So we're gonna be just screwing around here for a bit. We have 30 minutes in order to defeat the enemy, and we are gonna have to have a quite the extensive force in order to charge at the enemy gates and survive the attack. And while we do that, we're gonna have to make sure that we are not engaged from two sides, therefore from the rear and from the front, because the front is gonna be the defenders up on the wall. So let's go with this. We're gonna go and hire more of the militia, because right now we really do not possess a sufficient quantity of units. Like right now, if we would try to engage just about anyone, and it looks like blue and purple have engaged in combat. So we're going to try to use this moment while purple is weakened to try and contest this flag. I think the key here will be to try and make sure that the enemy is contesting one of the 3 flags over here so that they would be forced out of their base. And once that happens, we're going to have the possibility to try and attack their formation. Okay, so our reinforcements are catching up. I don't know what's up with these new reinforcements. They are kind of slow. Okay, so it looks like purple is gonna be contesting that point. I do wonder if we have larger force than they do. Now, they do have spearmen, so theoretically my advantage should be that I should be able to deal more damage with the militia class. And if we stand like this... Okay. Seriously, we did lose this? How the hell is that even freaking possible? Now, the problem here is we're gonna most likely get locked the hell out from our own base. This is the one thing which I really hate about the game. Yeah, of course they're gonna do something so stupid like this. So even if I hire militia, I cannot really use them. So we're gonna have to try and make these idiots run in a circle while the defenders toss spears and javelins at them and kill them in this process. Beautiful. Okay, my aim is really getting worse with every episode, it seems. Okay, let's call the fellas on our location. Purple is contesting again our flag. The stats have changed, so right now we are doing better than the blue, but purple is definitely winning. So thanks to the combat which happened here, they have the upper hand. We do not have that much of a financial backing in order to be able to replenish our forces too early, so I will have to be extremely careful as to what do we do here. But okay, considering the fact that we do have these points, I do see that purple is regrouping, so they must have been defeated by blue. Let's see if we can get the B point. Any advantage whatsoever, we want to claim it. So blue has only a tiny force remaining. They are getting their reinforcements though. But this should not be sufficient to survive our attack. So we did manage to achieve victory. We still, however, need to cut down the purple. I think if we would deal with the purple forces first, we would definitely have easier time trying to deal with the Egyptian forces. They do not seem to be as heavily armed as the Greek forces over here, which are a constant issue for us. Okay, I think we're gonna go with the... Ah, damn it. This is kind of tricky. I do want to get the boost to our speed of attack. Okay, so now they are going to run over there, try to charge at our other flag. So we're gonna use this moment. Get the bonus to our attack. Try to recontest. And if potentially blue engages purple, we are gonna try to force our units to charge on their fort and see if we can deal some damage here. At least, even if we lose the units, we might be able to deal damage to the gate. Now, the towers are not so tall, so I should be able to manage to land a couple of successful hits upon the defenders. Now, we need to land 2 successful shots at each of the defenders themselves in order to kill them. Okay. But each time we actually land a shot at them, they get repositioned into this weird location where it's really difficult to reach them. Okay, so if we're gonna actually do this, this would definitely be awesome. If we can contest the second point. Yeah, because they are actually trying to contest our own camp. So we really need to make sure, damn it, that we are gonna be able to... Oh, fudge. This is not good. This is not good. And we also lost our own camp. So we are really screwed here. We are low on money, low on HP, and we have 0 flags left. I am really not having a great time. And actually, it looks like we are now even capable of spawning units here. We're gonna have to really recontest our flag over there. This did not go as well as I would have hoped. Okay, those units are at least gonna slow down whatever is happening over there. So hopefully they are not gonna try to charge upon us immediately, or we are really screwed. I might have to redo this. I'm definitely gonna have to redo this. Yep. Yep. We are dead. We are dead and we have lost our flag. Man. Do not have the funds. So this is really bad. Really, really bad. They're contesting that flag. Blue is over there. Let's see if we can steal this flag from purple. We do have a really tiny contingent, but this is not gonna able to sustain us financially or any otherwise. We're gonna have to steal that point over there. The door seems to be still broken. Purple is doing a run for blue's flag. Really need to get rid of the Greeks here. I'm gonna be able to get, what, like 1 more unit? Blue is chasing after me. We are screwed here. I cannot really afford to deal with them, so we're gonna have to try and contest the enemy point over there while the gate is busted. Please don't get fixed. Oh, come on. Stop hitting me. Really need this. Come on. Take a spear to the face. How did they all die, for Christ's sake? You have to be kidding me. Seriously? I'm so gonna die here. Come on. He has better position. Cannot land a freaking javelin. I'm so dead. Yeah, I was just lucky. And now suddenly I can do this. Okay. But this definitely did negatively affect us in a really bad way. So what happened is that we switched position with the purple. We're gonna have to contest some more flags, but if I leave this point without putting down any guards and having the gate fixed, we are just gonna lose. Like, no joke, no joke. Can I order you fellas to hold here? I'm gonna try to contest that flag. It looks like blue did not actually try to take it. My HP is not looking good, so this is quite the gamble. I have no idea where purple forces are located currently. So 2 flags are being contested, it seems like. If I will see purple going after my forces, we are so screwed. So screwed. It looks like purple is actually going after blue, so we have some tiny advantage here. It's gonna give us some tiny amount of time. Unfortunately, I do not think the capability to keep on spawning units will carry over since we have recontested one of the camps. We really need to get rid of purple. We are way freaking back, and he is like, I mean, he has over 2,100 points almost, so he's gonna have access to units and tech and all sorts of things, which are just gonna cause a whole lot of issue for me. Okay, so I need to run back. I need to put up more defenders up on that wall. We need at least 4 of them, which is gonna drain almost my entire cash reserve. Okay. We're gonna put up units here. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. And I'm just gonna keep on hiring defenders. But militia. I'm gonna keep on throwing the javelins. Keep dealing damage. Trying to prevent them from doing what they are trying to do. Actually funny how the defenders are able to angle their javelins and keep on attacking the enemy units even from this weird angle. We're gonna put in the 2 boosts. I accidentally did hit my units, which sucks, considering I do not have that many of them. Okay, so let's take our forces. And purple seems to be running to another location. Blue does not seem to be playing aggressively. I really need to accumulate more money in order to get some research done. Man, this is not good. This is not good. Despite the horrible situation which happened to me, we are still, however, slightly ahead of blue. What would really help is if we would actually catch purple trying to engage blue and try to attack them from the rear, therefore doing a pincer maneuver where they would get caught in between 2 forces. Yeah, you see they have the heavy units already. This is not good. I don't want to engage the blue forces. So let's see if we can retake our old camp. With this many units, I highly doubt it. But I'm a sucker for punishment. Maybe my aim will slightly improve. Maybe not. We are low on HP, so if we get hit, it might theoretically end up badly for me. Did take some damage to the gate, but I'm gonna die here probably. Come on. That was just unfortunate. Maybe he's gonna be able to break through. Who knows? Or maybe he's gonna die. It's so funny that we have the Sphynx here, and the Sphynx looks so disappointed in my performance. Oh, man. He must be thinking, what a dumbass. Okay, so purple is gonna most likely die over there, which gives us opportunity to steal some flags, get some points. Blue is getting ahead of us. We are really falling behind here, but I need to have purple forces leave the camp. So I'm gonna try to contest the flags in order to get some locations to draw out the enemy forces. Looks like blue is heading out in the other direction. Might give us the opportunity which we need. We do have a semi-decent size of an army. It's definitely not the full size which we would need in order to effectively wage war against purple. And purple seems to be trying to what? Are these idiots trying to go after our forces or after our camp? Yeah. I swear to God, they are doing exactly that. So we're going to make it difficult for them. We're going to contest this flag. And we're going to go and help defend our camp over there. We cannot afford to lose it. That's definitely no-no. Okay, so the gate will survive for a bit. Come on, let's charge them. We're going to switch to our javelin. Now they are caught in a crossfire. Despite the fact that they have the heavier units, they are taking way too many casualties here. We're going to upgrade our sign. Higher units. And with the hopefully fully sized battalion, if we exclude the 4 defenders, we're going to be able to break through the purple's gate. That is the plan. It's not exactly bulletproof plan. Looks like purple is trying to go after us yet again, or try to steal our flag. So we're gonna let them do that, and I'm hoping that he's gonna then try to go for the D flag. So let's see what these idiots try to do. I do have only militia. They do have the equivalent of the legionnaires. So the heavy spearmen, they just did receive their banner holder, what you call him. We're gonna recontest, and we're gonna charge at their position. The gate should theoretically still be pretty damn busted. If we wanna really mess with it, we can go get the gate crasher. And we're gonna charge and try to steal their camp, which should seriously put them in a disadvantage. And then it's only a question of trying to deal with the blue forces, which have been mostly passive throughout the engagement. I really need to hurry up because the time is running out. We are at 21 minutes out of half an hour. And I do want to get this to win, considering the fact that this is supposed to be my camp as is. Okay. We're gonna get some defenders up here too. Purple is running around. They're probably not really happy. Okay, we need that gate to be fixed. So the question now is what purple is going to be up to. So they have 2 flags which they can respawn from. I think what I'm going to do here is try to steal this one so that if they are charging at blue, they cannot respawn from this flag. They would have to respawn at the other flag. Because if the same rule applies to them as they apply to us, this means that now, unless they really steal or break through blue's gates, they are kind of boned here. So now we are gonna try to do the F flag. See if we can succeed or if we're gonna be battling the remnants of purple. I'm not really sure how much wealth does he have accumulated or how fast can he respawn his units. But contesting the flag would definitely help me out. Okay. They just started to respawn. Bad timing for me. They are running low on funds, and the purple forces have been successfully eradicated. Man. Let's go with missiles. I don't know if blue has really purchased any heavy units as of yet. We're gonna try to go towards here because this flag is contested, which might draw out the blue forces. And if the enemy units are outside... Okay, I don't see them. Theoretically, what I can try to do is leave the units here and try to contest the D flag alone. We still have like 6 minutes to try and win this, so... Ooh, this is gonna be tricky. Tricky. I do not have like the full amount of units required. And with militia trying to break through when they have such a stupid quantity of defenders up on those walls, this is gonna be kind of suicidal. So I'm gonna most likely try to sacrifice the units, and because it's just militia, and we're gonna try to go and get the legionnaires. Is the gate busted? Holy fudge, it is. Okay, it's a unique opportunity to try and win this. I don't think we're gonna win this. But I can certainly try. Yeah, we're not gonna win this. Should have gone for the respawn for our hero. Or for Caesar. Now, most likely, blue will try to charge out. And try to contest one of the many flags. Yep, exactly. Problem is, if they manage to fix up the gate, we can get effectively stuck between 2 enemy forces, and that means the defenders up on the wall and the army, which is outside, currently recontesting the B point. And now I don't know if they're gonna run back. Most likely, yes. It seems like the blue is following this sort of B shape where they go either to B or D flag, and they do not roam like the purple forces, which were much more aggressive in their attempts to gain control over the region. We do not have really the biggest contingent of units at our hands. Okay, so we need 250 in order to unlock the Legionnaires. I'm not going to be able to hire any of them. I wanted to see if I would be able to toss the damn spears in bulk at the defenders, potentially killing them by doing so, because that would be quite the damage output. But I wasn't just close enough to do so. Okay, so we have to retreat. I don't think we are gonna be able to win the battle. I mean, like with the numbers which we have, theoretically yes, but it's not like victory. Unless the legionnaires are gonna be able to definitely surpass the performance or just outperform the enemy units. So let's see how many can we get. I'm not going for any more like potential upgrades right now. I'm trying to win this with the last remaining bits and minutes. I do want to leave that one defender up on the wall, even though I think it might be pointless at this time. So let's try to grab the reinforcements and let's see if we can actually deal the defining blow to the blue forces. I'm quite sure they are within their walls, or they are contesting the B flag. Yeah, they are just returning. Okay, let's try to draw them out. It might help me out. We are battling with last couple of seconds and minutes. Okay, so blue forces out of the base. 2 missile barrages. We're gonna see what's up. I'm gonna retry to attack the enemy defenders up on that tower. See if we can actually successfully execute the attack. Okay, that was just unfortunate. Definitely not gonna win this engagement, that's for sure, because we are being bombarded by the defenders, and I just simply cannot put out as much damage as like 5 freaking guys up on the towers. So our legionnaires are just getting obliterated slowly. Ah, damn it. So I think it's a victory, but not like a proper one. We do have 4 flags. We did defeat the purple. We did surpass blue with our points. I don't think we're going to be able to contest the flag alone. So should I try again? Make the video maybe a bit longer, but yeah, what the hell. I do want to get a victory. I'm quite sure you can get a victory, but I did get totally effed up there just due to the whole situation regarding losing our camp. So we really need to dispose of the lost Greeks first before we deal with Ptolemy the 13th. God damn it, that's a lot of Ptolemies. Okay. So let's retry it just for the hell of it. Maybe I'm gonna get defeated immediately. Who knows? Stuff is possible. Everything is possible. These are not your professional walkthroughs after all. Problem is with the forces which they like try to go and contest these flags. So on the last one, the blue actually tried to go over here for B, while purple went for the F, and that kind of screwed me over. So let's see if we can contest this. I'm quite sure we're gonna see purple show up here once they have their hands on the F point. Not really sure how many units they're gonna have at their disposal. But the most optimal thing would be to, again, get rid of purple forces because they are the more aggressive presence on the flag. Okay, wow, they are actually going for it. They are not screwing around. I am impressed. I am freaking impressed. Started the match, and they are just going for it. They don't care. They are just really trying to defeat me. I think they are trying to go for like a payback. Okay, beautiful. We're gonna gain some more units. Blue is gonna contest the flag, but they are gonna retreat back, making them the owner of 1/3 or 1/2 actually of all the points. So we need to change that. We really need to make sure that we have the gold coming in. Therefore, the control over these points is crucial. I do wonder if purple is gonna once again try to go after our base. So I'm gonna run back just to be on the safe side. But the chances are they might try to capture one of the other flags. Okay. They seem to be screwing around on the other side with the D, which might mean the blue forces might either run in that direction or in the direction of our flag. Is that the purple who is trying to contest our point there? That's a good question. I think getting the gate crashers early on would be super helpful. With the small force which we currently do own, I'm not sure what kind of a damage we can dish out. Okay, wow, purple really aggressive this time. We're gonna try to abuse that momentum. Try to get our hands on some tech. Try to gather up larger force. A larger force might be responsible for breaking through the gates. I'm counting almost 4 units right now. Okay, we are at the max capacity. So we're gonna have to save up. B is being contested. We're gonna try to hold our position here. Prevent purple from capturing the flag. Okay, distracting them. Leading them into our forces. I'm gonna switch to the sword and try to just bash into them. Bad idea, considering that they have a ton of spears and shields. But I think we did survive the battle. Won the battle actually, but we lost majority of our forces in the process. The next big upgrade which we should go for is the upgrade to our population, but currently we are kind of screwed. If I do not have sufficient forces, I cannot effectively contest a flag or try to hold the enemy units at bay. We're gonna try to contest these flags. We're gonna try to sneak to the D flag too. Draw out the blue forces and maybe get an engagement of blue and purple units at the same time. Who knows? It might work. Might not. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. This is not an exact science. Okay, so I'm assuming blue might try to go over there to contest the D flag. And currently purple is responsible for trying to contest the F point. They have quite the large force. So what we are gonna do here is go after this flag. And I'm quite sure purple is gonna try to go after the B point. Let's go for the unit cap. We're gonna try to break through blue gate or purple's gate. Yeah, so exactly as I assumed, but the chances are blue might send out a contingent of units to the B point as well. So this is a big gamble. Obviously, it might work. It might completely backfire. Trying to hit the defenders in order to make sure our units survive at least a tiny bit longer. But I did get a javelin to the face. I can assure you Caesar would not be happy with that. They unfortunately always move so weirdly once, like... Come on, contest the flag. Be awesome. Make me happy. Contest it. Oh my god, they are actually contesting the damn flag. Okay, we are gonna... wait for them to get it down. Once it's in that stage... we're gonna go for respawn, and we're gonna respawn over here. Come on, fellas. Make me proud. Awesome. Awesome. So what we need to do now is get up some defenders. Get some militia. And we're gonna have to hold the fort, literally. Because I have no idea where the purple forces are. And the purple seems to be trying to go after our camp. So we're gonna try to go over there and stop that attempt. They have quite the large force. I'm gonna ignore this flag for now. It's crucial for us to theoretically, maybe if we get it to like down completely so they cannot use it for respawn. Okay. Leave it at that point. And if they break through the damn gate, it doesn't matter because our forces are arriving and we're gonna support the defending units over here. So with the added defenses, or the added numbers, we're gonna be able to hold the fort and deal a really bad blow to purple units. This is really bad for them. And we are gonna go over there, contest this, so that we have control over half of the flags. Which leaves purple only one flag, so now our main enemy is a blue. So in a really short amount of time, we were able to deal a devastating blow to the Lost Greek forces. And now we have to deal with Ptolemy the 13th. I would, however, prefer to get more units. They are... oh, wow, okay. It looks like that point is being contested, so we really need to go and make sure that purple doesn't have a proper foothold in the area. Really need to get rid of them as soon as possible. So let's make sure they cannot regain proper foothold. We're gonna keep on throwing the javelin, even if it means I'm gonna hit my own guy. I don't care. And we have effectively dealt with purple forces. Okay. So now it's gonna be a key to defeat the blue outside of the gates, or draw them out so that we can try and contest the gates. If we try to contest the gates with the enemy forces within the walls, most likely what's gonna happen is we're gonna lose all of our units, and then we're gonna be chased by the enemy forces, and that's just not the best strategy. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what would be the next best thing to get. Are they coming out? It seems like they might be. Let's go for one salvo. Just for the hell of it. Might happen, might work out, might totally backfire. Did not help out as much as I hoped it could. I'm gonna try to, again, do some weird stuff here. Draw the forces away from my units. Maybe it's gonna help out. Maybe it's not. Okay, so we have separated their forces effectively. And that might be just the tiny advantage which I needed in order to win, even with smaller force, which did not unfortunately happen here. Sucks. Now I'm being chased. We're getting reinforcements, so really have to abandon the flag. Question is, if since they hold half of the flags, if they're gonna be aggressive enough to try and push out. Let's try to go for the upgrade. Try to grab some units. The smallest contingent might be enough to contest the flag in sufficient time. Okay, so point-wise, we have the upper hand. They do have, however, some sort of a boost or bonus. So we need to be careful here on how we try to do this. Okay, once we contest this flag, I guarantee you their forces are going to start running out. So we're going to have to charge for the other flag, and when they are retreating back to their camp, we're going to go ahead and recontest this point. That's exactly what we're going to do here. And if we accumulate sufficient quantity of funds, we might be able to get our hands on the better military units. So the spearman class is absolutely atrocious. I have never had good experience with them. Like, seriously, you can most likely win a battle with militia if you play smart. I'm not really sure if it would work for the harder difficulty. I don't even want to know how that must be difficult. To be perfectly honest, it might be quite the challenge. If you want, you can definitely give it a shot. Okay, so we're going to be running back and trying to recontest the D flag. And in the process, we're going to try to get the upgrades which we need. Now, theoretically, what I can try to do is, with the small force, try to be throwing the javelins at the blue forces. But the risk of them charging at us after is just too damn great. So we're going to be playing this weird cat and mouse type of game where they are going to keep on running to one flag, second flag. But we're going to be always the majority holder, which is going to allow us to get more funds. Get the necessary upgrades, which we do require in order to get the upper hand. And once they contest the blue flag, or the B flag, sorry, and they're gonna retreat back, we're just gonna go ahead and steal it back from them, because they are so far heavily relying upon their basic units. So I'm really hoping that the legionnaires are gonna give me that upper hand, and maybe I will be able to dispose of the defenders up in the A point. So we are gonna free up some more space for different units, like more legionnaires. But I want to keep the pressure on for now. I do not want to keep the units at one of these flags alone without additional support, because if that massive Greek or sorry Egyptian force would try to go and pummel them, since they have their main protagonist or main hero or Ptolemy and the captain with the Anubis hat on or helmet on, it would not end well for us. So I'm just simply abusing the in-game mechanic currently. Let's go with the healing aura. We're gonna try to get also the respawn time for our Caesar here. We're gonna see how that's gonna turn out. Okay, so I wanna go and get rid of the defenders. Leave like one over here and like one over there. So now we should have a decent force. We're gonna run over to the other point. I know, right now we're gonna lose like those two flags which are forcing the blue units to run outside, but I really want to make sure that we switch out our defenders for our legionnaires there. Still have like a tiny bit of militia which we can theoretically exchange to, but I don't really want to kill them for no apparent reason. But because blue is gonna have much smaller force available in comparison to us, it should give us theoretically the upper hand, which we do need. So question is if we do want to battle with the blue over here for the control of the flag. Okay, they did not like that. So I'm trying to again separate the enemy forces. Seems to be doing well. We're gonna go for the upgrade. Keep attacking. We totally obliterated the blue force. Somehow these two survived. Somehow it's really difficult to keep hitting the javelin at the right target if your forces are like kind of blocking your view or line of sight. Okay, we're gonna go for another one. Testudo! Let's attack. They're starting to get the heavy units, so I do see that. Need to be careful when it comes to that. Upgrade. Did win. And we are gonna try to use this momentum to push on to their gate. Trying to deal damage. They have 6 freaking defenders, which is gonna be destructive as hell. Seriously, this can deal some seriously bad damage, especially if they are hitting the units from the side. I'm unable to get the proper shot because they keep like arching their backs as they toss the javelins, which makes it almost impossible. I think we have lost most of our units here. The gate is almost busted. We're gonna go for this and let's go for this too. So I did use up majority of my money. It's kind of funny how you respawn with a bunch of javelins stuck in your head. What a haircut. What a haircut. He was truly a revolutionary for his time. Okay, we're gonna have to build up a decent force here. Even with the small contingent, we should be able to contest one of these flags. I'm quite sure blue might try to go after the B point, but now that the gate has been quite weakened, it's important for us to keep the pressure on. It's gonna be problematic because they are gonna be respawning in that last point over there. So I would have to like leave them the 2 flags and try to go and grab the camp so that they would have to respawn over here and not inside of their base, if you know what I mean. Let's go grab reinforcements. We do need them. Definitely not cutting it. I swear to God, I think the cost for the Legionnaire has gone down. Like, didn't it used to be 25 gold? Spearman is now 16? What? Since when? Interesting. Okay. Really bad aiming on my end. But they have also mostly replenished their entire force with the heavier type of unit. So again, we are gonna try to draw out their forces. And if we manage to kill their forces outside, we might have easier time trying to contest their camp. Okay, we need 250. Okay, we actually do own this flag. So the idea here is to try and stand here. I was really hoping that volley would catch them a bit more off guard. I'm trying to draw them away from the goddamn flag. But he seems to be focused heavily on, like, contesting it. Okay, let's cancel. Are they gonna follow after me or are they gonna run? I want them to be in a less defensive stance so that the volley would theoretically have better chance of hitting the targets, dealing the damage, which we are looking for. So now they should have 2 points to which they will have to run towards. I just don't want to get pincered between their units and their defenders, because holy fudge do they have too many defenders. Can we sneak up behind the goddamn house? No. And considering how shitty the water is. Okay, so I wanna catch them while they are coming back. Seriously, we cannot sneak through here? That's awful. Ah, man. This is not gonna work well. I need to catch them outside of their base. Let's put in another protection. Let's go for this too. Do you have the money? We are again running out of time though. We're gonna have to run back towards the other flag, which I'm quite sure they're gonna try to contest. This is really freaking annoying. Or theoretically, we have to try and contest at this time. The units are outside, so they should not be able to reinforce or respawn. It was really risky, really risky. You can see the blue is already running back. I'm losing units. They have way too many defenders. Come on, it's 640. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Do it. Do it. Damn it. I do want to win. I don't want to be scraping by and crap like that. Come on. So we are missing our flag bearer, which is the most unfortunate thing. Can actually really benefit from the bonus of him, but just doesn't seem to be the case. So we're gonna have to try and defend the flag here. However that might end up. Okay, so a couple of shots managed to land. I'm gonna try to run back, let them contest the damn thing. Are they actually trying to do what I think they are trying to do? No. Okay. Do we have the B point? If we have the B point and if we wait for them to run out, we should be able to now break through the goddamn gate and try and contest their base camp. So we need to wait for the blue forces to run outside and get far enough for us to try and contest their flag. So please, for the love of God, tell me you idiots are running towards the other point. B point. B point. Beautiful. We're gonna wait for them to have some distance in between them and preferably once they start contesting, we know that they are far enough. Okay. This time we should seriously be able to break through. So please, for the love of God, make me happy. How the hell is this gate again repaired? What the actual hell? Come on, fellas. Come on. Come on, we gotta do this. We're again stuck between two forces. Come on, you broke through. Make me happy. Son of a beeswax. We're gonna die here. I didn't think friendly fire is a thing. But they do not have the gate. We do not have the flag bearer. And I have like the last attempt to take a crack at trying to contest their point. And without the Praetorian, it's gonna be really difficult, but we really need to somehow do this. I don't know if they're gonna be willing to abandon their camp while their gate is being fixed. They have only that one point, so that's a huge if. They have still those goddamn defenders. That's the biggest issue. Those can deal some stupid quantity of damage here. So me trying to hit them while they're going after my units and failing miserably because I simply cannot get the angle right. As we lose again entire force. And I cannot even freaking stand up. Without being completely obliterated. So unless they actually fix up their gate, they're not gonna leave. And I really think therefore the key is to let them contest these flags so that they cannot be respawning in here when you break through the goddamn gate. Because if you do not deal with purple first, who is much more aggressive in their playstyle, I just do not think you can effectively deal with whatever the hell blue is trying to achieve here. Even though right now they are actually outside. Wow, seriously. You a-hole. Ptolemy the 13. Seriously? Yeah, using the sword, definitely not the best strategy here. So, that's unfortunate. We still won, but it was 2 attempts. It's just really difficult to get the idiots outside of their camp, so unfortunately we had to win the way we won, and that is by defeating the purple forces, or the Greek units, and just holding the majority of the flags, which therefore allowed us to hold a much stronger position, research much more things, but because of the blues play style where they were just going out in this V shape from their camp and contesting the 2 flags, it was really impossible. So let me know in the comment section what you would have done differently in order to achieve victory. If you liked the episode, give it a big thumbs up, helps a lot with the algorithm. If you want to see more Shieldwall, check out the playlist at the end of the video, or heck, go through the link in the video's description. And if you really want to know what the channel is currently up to, consider subscribing. This way you get notified if you hit the notification bell that all the new stuff gets uploaded, as I publish videos from Mondays till Fridays. I do playthroughs, comparisons, all sorts of cool stuff. I have guides, I have everything. Go check it out. Link is in the description. I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day, and hopefully I will see you all at the next one. Thank you for watching, everyone. Stay safe out there, and bye-bye for now.